Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is a get to know me video. I decided to share a few things about myself because we've been growing tremendously on this channel, you guys. I'm so grateful for every one of you, which is why I decided to share some personal details about me so that you get an idea of who I am and what this channel is all about. And subsequently, maybe later on, I get to answer some of your questions, and I also love to know you guys too. So you can just leave a little info about you in the comment section, and let's get right into the video. So I have a few questions with me here which I'm going to be answering. My full name is ONYII'S. I currently live in Nigeria. I'm from Anambra State, Nigeria. Anambra State is in the eastern part of Nigeria. ONYII'S means gift. My best characteristics are I'm a good listener, and I always know the right things to say to people. Like me, once you share maybe a challenge you're going through with me, I don't know, I somehow always come up with the best things to say to you to like make you feel better. I think I'm gifted in that aspect. Like my friends have told me that, in fact everybody that has ever consulted me have told me that those are my best characteristics. My favorite things about myself. Okay, number one, I'm a genuine person. I'm a really genuine person. I like to believe I'm a genuine person, and people have always told me that. Like if I tell you this is the way this is, best believe that's the way it is. I don't have asked things. Like if this is something, if you do something that is not okay, I will outrightly tell you. I don't care whether it's going to ruin our friendship or not. I'm just going to tell you outrightly, this thing you did is not okay. I trust my gut feelings a lot. Like there are a lot of decisions I've made in my life. I just went with my gut and I ended up being correct. Okay, not always sure, but most of the time, like 95% of the time, I make decisions based on my guts. And this kind of person, before I make a decision, I'd like to hear other people's opinions, like people I care about, people that matter to me. I will try to see what they think about something like this, or if I need to make a decision. But at the end of the day, I always go with my gut feeling, because you guys, my gut feelings, I don't know. I always end up making the best decisions of my life just with my gut feelings. So, and also, I really love myself. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just really grateful the way I was raised, about my parents, my family. But the kind of self-love I have for myself, you can't even stress me in this life. Like anything that tries to take away my joy or happiness, I don't even waste time before I let things like that go. So there are other things too, but these are the three major favorite things about myself. What's my biggest fear? My biggest fear is not being able to live a happy life. I just feel like so many people today, they're just living life based on what the society needs them to do, like what every other person expects them to do, and not what they feel they should be doing. Because I feel like we all have different minds, just so we can come up with different ways to live a happy life. But I feel like people always tend to live their lives based on what the society thinks, or based on what every other person expects them to be doing. So my biggest fear is listening to every other person and not listening to myself. Like I said earlier, my gut feeling, like I don't even joke with it, because I always go with my gut feeling and it always turns out okay. So I like to listen to my gut feeling. Sometimes I worry, what if people say this, or what people do this, but at the end of the day, I always go ahead and do what I want to do, regardless of what others are going to think. So my fear is not being able to live according to my own terms, not being able to stay happy at whatever it is I decide to do, because I think I've met a lot of people who are not even happy with the kind of life they are living. My fear is not being able to do the things that make me happy. My fear is not being able to be happy. Yeah, that's my biggest fear. Yeah. What's my biggest regret? To be honest, I don't have any regrets. I just feel like from the time I was born, every situation I've ever found myself in, everything I've ever been through in this life, I feel like it's made me who I am today. Because if I didn't go through those experiences, I wouldn't have learned the lessons I was supposed to learn from them, and I wouldn't have gotten up to this point. So I don't regret anything. Like, I don't regret anything at all. I believe that you lose to gain. You lose things to gain better things. And I don't know, I just feel like anything that happens to me, whether it's tough or it's good, I feel like it's working towards molding me into the person that I am, into the person I'm going to become. So I don't have any regrets at all. What inspires me? There are a lot of things that inspire me, to be honest. There are a lot of things. Like, I'm the first daughter of my family, so I would love to do a lot for my parents, because you guys, my parents have really tried. So the fact that I have big things I want to do for them, it inspires me to work really hard. Another thing that inspires me is, you guys, I love living a soft life. Soft life means I love having things easier, and I feel like if you have wealth, if you're influential, you get things done easily than if you don't have the means. The kind of life I want to live inspires me. To be able to do so many things for my parents inspires me. To be able to see that my siblings, my relations are doing okay, inspires me. And to be able to give my children something to look up to inspires me. Like, I want them to have the best of everything. I don't want them to have any limitations at all, just because maybe I cannot afford it, or because of whichever one. But I want them to live to the fullest. I want to live to the fullest. I want my parents, my family, everybody around me to live to their fullest, because I know that some people don't even get to see half of life before they die, just because they cannot afford anything. So all these are the things that inspire me. The most important thing in my life is being happy. You guys, I dread not being happy. So the most important thing in my life is being happy. Okay, being happy in all aspects of my life, not just being happy on one aspect and not being happy on the other aspect. I want to be happy. That's the most important thing in my life right now. I would say having a YouTube channel, because growing up I've always been a shy, quiet girl. Like, you will never know that I exist. I love working behind the scenes. I'd rather just stay behind and push someone else forward so that they can achieve. Like, I'll end up giving up everything I know about that, and they should get the credit for it, just so that I don't get to be in the spotlight. I had always been like that. So when I decided to open this YouTube channel, it was a huge deal to me, because I didn't even know I was going to pull through. I just know that the day I opened this, I was just like, okay, I want to have a YouTube channel, and I opened it, and voila, right now I have more than 600 people watching me. So I think it's a huge deal to me. That's why I do not joke with it, because I never knew I could gather this much courage to be able to speak in front of camera, to be able to address so many people. Like, it's a huge deal to me. So this, my YouTube channel, is what required the most courage of me. My favorite color, I don't have a favorite color right now. I used to love royal blue, but all of a sudden I like all the colors. These days I'm vibing with white, the next I'm vibing with black. So right now I don't have any favorite color. My favorite time of the day is night. I love night so much. Like, I could stay up all night just to get everything done, because here in Nigeria, once it's daytime, there is so much noise everywhere. It's really hard for you to concentrate and do things that you need to do. So I usually prefer at night, when everybody's sleeping. I'll stay awake and do everything I need to get done, so that during the day I don't have to struggle with my brain to do those things. So yeah, night time is my favorite time of the day. I'm most likely to avoid conflict, to be honest. I think I got that from my parents. My parents don't like wahala. Like, anything that will make them enter into any quarrel with anybody, they'll rather just avoid the person and the quarrel. So it's just the same thing as me. If I know that doing this is going to make me to start having issues with you, I'd rather just avoid both you and the thing I'm supposed to do. In fact, that entire vicinity, you will not even see me there. Okay, that's just the way it is for me. I'd rather just avoid conflict. But if it's someone close to me, really close to me, and then we have a misunderstanding, I'd rather just talk it out. You guys, I don't know how to carry things in my mind. I'd rather just we keep shouting at each other until we say that thing we have in mind, because if I harbor it in my mind, I'm doing myself harm. I'll be so restless. Like if I quarrel with someone and I feel like I didn't get my point across, I'd rather just go back to you until we sort it out. Like it's very important to me that we sort it out, because if I don't sort something out, I'm stuck in that place until it gets sorted out. This channel is about lifestyle vlogs, how to be a better human being, girl talk. In fact, a lot of things are going to be happening on this channel, so I really love if you subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up, drop your comments in the comment section. So I think I basically answered all the questions I have here. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.